So I'm going to have to hold this cocksucker the whole time I drive. Oh well. It'll be fine. It'll be just okay. Kind of pisses me off because, you know, I was planning on doing a decent video. Fucking bullshit. I tell you, man. Telling you. If this will work. Nah, I don't think so. Nope. See if it'd stay in the sun visor. Probably won't. Oh well. I'll take my everyday runner because, you know, weather has to be shitty and just plain terrible, and you know. That's how that all goes. So, not much going on this weekend around here. Just, you know, decided to rain Saturday afternoon and all fucking day today. So that's all wonderful. It's all fantastic. So, it's not really anything new. The glass backs on this thing put an unbelievable drone inside this fucking car when you're driving it. And yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. Sounds pretty good with them on there, but I think I'm going to redo the exhaust system. Maybe put a set of flow masters on it or something. I guess. I don't fucking know. Put something on it. Maybe I'll make a muffler or a set of mufflers. I could do that. Make a set. But anyway, just going down to pick up dinner because I never got anything out to thaw, and everybody's being a bunch of negative Nancy's about dinner. So I figured I would just go down and pick us up some stuff somewhere. You know, that's about it. So anyway, what I want to talk about is I was on Facebook earlier, and there was a question on there because I'm part of this page about the 90s, and it just talks about things from the 90s that I remember very well because I was a teenager back then, and it was a wonderful time to be alive, I think. The economy was pretty good. Everything was doing good. We weren't in a huge amount of conflicts with the rest of the world. I was in high school. It was a very good time. I loved it. But anyhow, there was they put a post on there that said, if you had a chance to go back to the 90s, would you? Or it was like, what did you really love about the 90s? And I just put, it was total awesomeness. And that's what I thought. I thought it was. Because I had a good time. I mean, opinions differ. But there was a guy that came on there. He says, all I remember about the 90s was because you could smoke inside back then. They were starting to get on us about it, but you could smoke inside. And I smoked back then. I smoked everywhere I went. I lit a fucking cigarette up, except for my parents' house, because they didn't know I smoked at the time. And I smoked. I actually went to bars and was able to drink because I had a beard back then too. And nobody was the wiser. A lot of places would card you if you had to ring a bell to get in a place. They was carding your ass because they all wanted to make sure that that they weren't serving somebody underage. And this guy said he remembered the stinking ashtrays in places. There was still a lot of 70s and 80s vehicles back then that stunk really bad and were so bad for the environment, and the world wasn't connected like it is now. Everything was just horrendous and terrible, and it sucked, and he would hate to go back into his old body and have to relive it. And I was like, this guy is a fucking pussy. I wanted to put that on there. Calm down, you fucking pussy, is what I wanted to put down on there. But I just asked him if he wanted some cheese with his vagina. But, you know, I figure Facebook will get wise to that and try to boot my ass off there or some shit. It's like, you want some cheese with your vagina? Because he must be a vegan. Only a fucking vegan would be a fucking big old fucking vagina pussified fuck and break out in fucking vaginas because the 90s they were full of meat and I hate meat. I hate eating animals. There's such a precious resource. Cry me a motherfucking river, you motherfucking pussy ass motherfucking bitch. I don't remember what the guy's name was, but he sure was fucking pussy. So it's like, my God, man. The fuck? Great big fucking vagina. Stop it. Stop being a vagina. Anyway. that got under my skin. And I thought, I mean, I understand. Let's downshift this bitch. I understand that, you know, that time period that some people had it rough in that time, and it was for some people it was a bad time to live. And all, like the early 90s, like 1994, a good friend of mine got killed in a car accident that I grew up with, and that was rough. That was rough getting over. Because I mean, we were in diapers together, and you know, she was a unique person. So, you know, it's like you lose somebody that you really, really love, and, you know, they were like, you know, a sibling to you. It's rough getting over those kinds of things. And it's very rough. But I didn't let that ruin, you know, the rest of my days. I mean, you have to pick up the pieces and move on from that. That's all there is to it. And, you know, death is a part of life. It's something that, you know, has to happen eventually. And all of us are going to have to take the dirt nap sooner or later. It's just the question is when and where. But anyway, there were so many things I loved about that decade. I mean, the music. I listened to grunge and alternative, and I listened to country music. Country music I thought was really, really good back in those days. They just had some really good songs. I listened to mostly country back then. And if I wasn't listening to that or alternative or grunge, I was listening to stuff from the 60s. 60s rock, which was fucking fantastic. It was the Odies. The Odies from the 50s and 60s. I loved that shit. Very good music. And there was a station I listened to It was 96.5 out of Evansburg, Johnstown area in PA. And they were so fucking awesome. Then one day, they switched to country, which pissed me off because I was like, God damn it. There's so many country stations. You know, do you really have to turn into a country station? Nah, not really. You didn't have to. But these stations, they get more money for switching. They'll get more money. They'll be able to buy more things that their station needs. Like things to help them broadcast to a wider area. Which, you know, I get it. I understand. But there was a lot of people pissed. And then I started listening to a it was a station out of around the same area. It was 99.1. It was called Quick Rock back then, and they had all the good fucking music, all the good alternative grunge stuff, like Alice in Chains and Marilyn Manson, all them. Very, very awesome. Fucking Weezer. And I really enjoyed it. It was fucking awesome. Excellent, excellent fucking music. And it was a station on a college campus over there. And they served well, I think it was a part of I want to say Penn State, I think. It was so long ago, I don't remember, but I used to keep the radio on when I went to bed at night. I would keep the radio on, and it was such great music. It helped me sleep. They eventually axed that in the early 2000s, and that's when I became a dad. But the early 2000s, I didn't care much for because it was the end of my youth. And when I had a son, a little baby, I had to grow up. I was forced to grow up before I wanted to, which was fucking terrible. It's my cue to turn. Ooh, baby. I'm gonna have to shut y'all off here soon. I have to place my order at this fucking dump. I hate fucking eating here. Anyway, just hang on. Alright, everybody, here we are again. I want to see him not blow something up here, probably. Last time it was pretty good. I guess we'll see what the fuck happens. I'm going to blow up this little section directly in front of me here. It's right here on the top edge. There's a bunch of fucking assholes talking on here. People have these base station communication centers at their house, and they bust in on these CB channels, and they can broadcast like all over the country, and it gets very annoying. And you hear these motherfuckers, because they ain't got nothing else better to do but sit and run their mouth on there, and all it does is bleed over onto your fucking CB channels, and it fucking sucks. But anyway, we're going to be blowing up this section. I'll zoom in on it. So all the little holes are right there. So we'll be blowing that shit up. Well, they're going to try. I'll put my finger on it right there. There. Let's see what the fuck happens. So, yeah. I did make it home last night. Anybody can tell me in the comment section down there. I went to McDonald's and got dinner for everybody last night, and it was horrendous. But I'll tell you about it. in more detail later on. It was pretty fucking terrible, and I just want to know if anybody else in the area that's ate there recently has had any horrendous fucking food from there.
30 seconds.
It's so terrible. I'll put you back to the shot here quick. Blow some shit up. I got a bunch of trash on my window.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the fucking hole. Let's see what the hell happens here.
Yep.
That wasn't too bad. There's trash falling down over the side.
Hell of a job.
Yeah, right. Well. The last couple shots have been some rough digging. And I know that because they're throwing boulders in the truck, throwing me out of my seat here. Well, not really throwing me out of my seat, but there's been some pretty bad boulders. You know. They put the shot off. It's like they're not using enough. So I don't know. I don't know much about it. They said they were supposedly tightened up the drill pattern on it, and it looks like it's a lot better than what it used to be. So. But anyway, we had some food from down there last night. It was very, very horrendous. Everything was dripping with grease, and it didn't really have a taste to it. I mean, I only eat there, you know, if I'm in a pinch. And we didn't get anything out yesterday for dinner to eat, or to thaw out to eat. So we said, hell with it, and got takeout. I usually only eat out once a week, but we ate out twice this week, and it was very horrendous. I'd got 2 Big Mac burgers. They had no taste at all. It's like after they put them together, they dipped them in grease, completely submerged them in grease, and it tastes like grease that had been used and never changed. It was pretty rotten. It was very bad, and the fries were soggy, and they were just horrible. It was pretty rough. So well, I guess I'll have to get back to work now, and down there and start digging this shit. Job security. Of course, it's supposed to rain most of the day today, and I can smell the powder off that shot. Boy, it stinks. Smells like somebody ripped a fucking deviled egg fart in my face. That's what it smells like.
Cleaned up yet, peanut butter? That? The truck cleaned up yet? Working on it.
You didn't have to get down here and get another load off of this fat bitch down here in the loader. Fat whore. Down the hill, yeah, wee. But yeah, if any of you ate at that shithole lately, just any one of their participating shitholes, let me know. Let me know in the comments if it was horrible, if it was okay, or I mean, their food was never horrendous like this. It was all right. Nothing I would run out of my way or pay a lot of money for. But when it's terrible like that, that's worse because you paid all that fucking money for it, and then it's just terrible off the bat. When it's just awful, awful shit. Gave that guy in the loader the finger. My trademark around here. Gotta flip everybody off. And as you can see, we're doing quite well here. We got shitloads of coal out here. I figure we'll be working this fucking Saturday, because, you know, why wouldn't we? 'Cause somebody doesn't like to be home on Saturdays. Wonder who that would be. We're here for the truck show. Alright. Wait for that fat ass down, or I'm sorry. He calls me fat ass. I'm gonna call him fat bitch. Wait for that fat bitch in that loader down there to get some of this debris cleaned up on a pile so we can all get down there. The rest of them are starting to get down in now. Called him a fat cunt there a little bit ago. Comes the explosive experts right here. Oh, shit. And I noticed another thing last night when I stopped there to get food. So we ordered off the app, and then they just give you a code, and you go up to the speaker and tell them the code. They tell you to pull around, because usually you can pay for it online. And I got around there, and all the workers in there had like yellow vests on with reflective stripes on it, like they were going out to direct traffic.
Maybe. And he blocked the fuck out of that one, didn't he? Heck yeah, that was a pretty good shot.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't enough for me to slam my dick in the door over, you know. If it'd been a little bit more smoke in there, probably.
Well, you gotta have...
What's that, Crow Nuts?
I said you just gotta have a little bit more smoke, man.
Yeah, yep.
That's half poor Peter
Yeah. Oh, here we go. And I gotta play the radio when I fucking see me. Here we go. That mouthy bitch would be here with me, complaining and nagging. That's all women are good for, to complain and nag. And bitch. Why didn't you fold that load of fucking laundry? Why didn't you do the dishes? Why didn't you sweep the floor? Why didn't you vacuum the living room? Why didn't you dust? Like maybe because I don't fucking feel like it. How's about that? Oh my. Alright, everybody. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you like what you've seen here, tell me. If not, go fuck yourself, because I don't care. Gotta do something to get through the fucking day. It's boring as fuck if you don't fuck with somebody. Alright, everybody. I'll see y'all on the next one.